Good morning, cuties. I think we're ready to get started. Happy Sunday! Had to let the ads finish up on Twitch. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. How are we feeling today, cuties? I'm excited for just the time to get to chill with you guys. I've been buzzing around all week. Today I get to finally sleep in my own bed. And I'm very excited for that. But let me say hi to everybody. I was getting my coffee. We're drinking cold brew today. I didn't feel like making a whole pot just for myself. Or even like half a pot. Joker, hello. Hello, Snowhound. Hi, Keezus. Hi, V. Howdy, Cowboy. Oh, Hat, hello. Can we get a shout out for Chaotic Hattie? The Haddington, how are you? Busy Bee. I have been pet sitting. Because at this point, it's okay with Kenny. He did have some family members pass last week. And unrelated to two family members, they were just getting up there. But yeah, it's been a week of funerals for him. And I stayed behind to take care of the pets. And it would also be the first time meeting all of that side of all the family, extended family. And it didn't seem like good circumstances to meet everybody under. Rich, hello. So I've been taking care of animals, driving around a lot, because having to take care of Moon and their pets. Anyways. Nick, hello. I'm just excited to get back into my normal schedule. Because I feel like I have been too busy to do much. I take care of Moon. Give. Would you give her back, though? Davey, hello. That's the only thing is I think you'd keep her. Speaking of, buzzing around, I left my Switch in the other room. Be right back. I have been able to game a little bit at night. I finally did Easter yesterday. I'm a solid week behind in Animal Crossing. You'd probably give her back. See, I've missed her so much. I figured, leaving a kitty alone overnight is a little better than leaving a dog alone overnight. What are we playing today? We're gonna be playing some Animal Crossing. We are just kind of catching up. I want to hear about everybody's week. If anyone did anything fun. Taking a nap is fun. Rest is fun. I want to hear about what everyone's been up to. What new games everyone's been playing. I'm thinking today we're gonna terraform on my island because I'm gonna undo what I did. I had done a big secret beach towards the back and I'm not feeling it. Went out yesterday with friends, watched the Mets game. How'd they do? Are they winning, son? I hope that was nice. How's the weather out there? It's a little overcast right now, but I'm hoping it'll clear up. It's been pretty sunny the past few days. A win, yay! I hope it was an exciting game. Been playing Fortnite a lot, okay. Do I get back into Fortnite? I've been thinking about it. All the homies have started playing it. Let's play Fortnite. Joker. Snow says no. Rich, tomorrow you're going to Disneyland. That's so exciting. Oh, Colin, got your Switch 2 reserved. Did you run into any drama? I was in another stream and like, it's very interesting. Most communities I've been in, most people are like, I'm gonna wait. This one, they're all like, yes, launch day. And I was hearing about all the like troubles people ran into ordering through like Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Vicky, hello! Can't play at the moment, but probably on later today. Yes, but after the season change. Yes, season change is in like a week. So I used to play a lot of Fortnite. I miss playing builds, but none of the homies play builds. And at this point, I'm very rusty. So I don't think playing builds would be like the move. I feel like I'd be getting clapped by a 5-second Taj Mahal. But Fortnite is fun just for like messing around in. And if I have the homies to play with, it's just one of those games for me right now. Not one that I want to grind by myself so much anymore. And for a while, I did. For a while, that was a game I'd play a lot, like offline. Oh, Colin, I'm glad that all got worked out. Yeah, people were running into a lot of issues reserving online. Snowhound! Don't lie to me. But thank you for immediately following up with I lied, I'm so sorry. You got me excited. Builds, ew. So, yes, I started playing Winter 2019. I think that might have been the first season with the lightsabers, and or like the first season they brought them back. At this point, like, there's constantly a Star Wars thing going on in the game, it feels like. But I remember like getting clapped, getting brutalized in 1v1s by like the Fortnite kiddos, the Fortnite Gen Zers being like, we gotta get you good. And so I would just like suffer pain until I got decent. And then now there's no builds and everyone loves no builds. All that work for nothing. We hate the price increase. 8 billion Switch pre-orders by day one. So how many, do we have stats on like how many have been pre-ordered at this point? Nick, hello. Reserve Ds. Reserve Ds. Oh, Davey, you've got your all cat island. What cats do you have? What was the last one? I have not pre-ordered. I'm gonna wait. I'm like very much set in that, but I'm expecting to feel incredible FOMO depending on what they put out with the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online library. That's the biggest thing for me at this point. Like, there are some cool titles announced for Switch 2 already, yes, or some fun updates for like past Switch games, but it's the fact that you can play GameCube games through the Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. Depending on what games they have available, I'll be like, hurting. I'll be living vicariously through everybody, but I want to see if they come out with an OLED version. That really is the biggest stickler for me. If they made the Switch 2 have an OLED screen, just base, I would feel more inclined to pre-order it now. Since we already have like the Nintendo Switch OLED version, we know that they can do it. So I'm gonna wait, and or if they do a really cool like Animal Crossing version. Usually playing as Doomslayer, let's go. You and your dad tried to split the Switch 2? I've not tried it in person. Are they available to try in person right now? Do I need to go down to GameStop? And be like, put it in my hand? I've heard that the new Switch 2 Pro controller is like amazing. Like a big upgrade. Oh, I've not seen the interview with the creator of Nookazon. I don't know who created Nookazon, to be honest. I personally have never used Nookazon. OLED would be based. Literally, I'm like, how much more expensive would it be for them to make it OLED? Like, okay, I'm gonna look that up right now. I don't know the price difference between the base Switch and the Switch OLED. So $349.99 versus $299 flat. Or I'm seeing Walmart $267. So extra $50. I would for sure pay the extra $50. Like, I wouldn't be excited about it, but if they at least had the OLED version as an option, that would definitely be the one I would want to go with. That would be more of a seller. Hello! Oh, thank you. I got ready in a rush this morning. I'm in a very chill mindset, but last second my brain was like, no, you gotta get dressed up. It was one of those mornings. We have a lot of guys in chat right now, so you guys, I don't know if you experienced this, but like the switching of the outfit a million times. Aw, no, thank you. Very sweet to me. Okay, that reminds me. I should start shuffling my affirmations while we're yapping. Yes, Keezus gets it. It's not as easy to switch your clothes in real life as it is in Animal Crossing, so then you spend a half an hour like... You want to be comfy, you want to look decent. You don't want to attract, weirdos. Oh, your GameStop was oversold, had to go to 3 GameStops. Shout out to your dad for helping you track one down. Yeah, I heard like there was big glitches. They were only allowing people to buy 1, but there was glitches that allowed some people to buy 2, and then they were like canceling the orders retroactively. So I really hope nobody got shafted. And apparently ordering through the store apps is like better than ordering through the website. At least that's what I heard. It's good news. I'm hoping that there's like a fall restock or they drop another, like the OLED version before Christmas. Give me some time to save up my shmoney. Because I really am relying on the GameCube games through the Nintendo Switch Online. Like, I have the family plan, so I can play all of those games. I'm not likely to pick up the new Mario Kart right away. Because $90, it hurts me. Nintendo made an announcement and, like, doubled down. They're like, it's worth it. Trust. And, like, I'm hoping it is, but also Wario World. GameCube has some of the best titles, period. In my opinion, just like some of the funnest games. But learning it wasn't the best-selling Nintendo console, that always blows my mind. I feel like it was incredibly underrated. Like, the Wii blew it out of the water. And like, I don't know, I grew up on GameCube. So just learning that GameCube wasn't everywhere for everyone was shocking to me. I might go try it out in person. Will that ease my FOMO or make it worse? That's the question. Favorite Nintendo console, most comfortable controller? Yes. 100%. Okay, I got our cards all laid out. Picking from the unicorn deck again today. Okay. I'm drawing 3 if anybody else wants one just for them. You can redeem using your channel points. Oh, sick, Colin. I'm glad that you're able to get the physical copy. At this point in time, I'm kind of a physical copies only person. With all of the licensing shenanigans that's been going on with various companies. Like the fact that they can just kind of revoke your license at any time is whack. Do you think the Switch 2 OLED will have a bigger screen? I would need to take a look. The Switch 2 screen is already bigger than the Switch screen. They said it's the same thickness. I don't know. I'm assuming not, because I think that they would have already optimized the size for handheld. But maybe not. Like, no, I don't think they would make it any bigger. Because, like, people's biggest complaint about the Steam Deck, which is, like, the only Switch 2 competitor, is that it's very heavy. And it causes wrist pain after only, like, a half an hour of playing. And if you are getting the OLED version, that means you are using that screen. Handheld, most likely, or tabletop, I guess. But I would say handheld most likely. And so if it was bigger, more wrist pain, less comfy, at least that's my thought process. We will never own digital copies. Keezus, what Pokemon game are you playing? Emerald? Are you doing some off-stream Kaizo runs just for fun? Are you being a sadist? Or a masochist? Ooh, 7.9-inch screen? Okay, I'm busting out the ruler. Also, guys, I won this in a claw machine yesterday! It's real Fall Guys! I got the penguin, the Bert costume to be toxic. Pokemon Radical Red. I need to go back and get more. There's this, like, big claw machine place that opened up kind of near us. Here, I'll hold him. His little bow tie. They had, like, a series of them. They had red with hearts, pink with blue flames, blue with white fishy pattern. Where's Labubu? So, dude, I will say, the tries were so expensive. I'm like, I'm not doing this that often. Because in the end, this ended up being like 18 bucks worth of tries. So, because each try ends up being like, I think a little over $2. It adds up really quick. But they, like, at minimum make you put $20 on your little tappy card. But I did see a big giant Labubu and a tiny Labubu. Keezus, I showed Kenny's mom. She thinks he's cute too. Very mischievous. It's the mischievous face. Yeah, I went and visited Biglow. Biglow works there. It was kind of poppin'. Thankfully not more poppin'. It felt very similar to the claw machine places in Japan. This one isn't like very walkable. Whereas like in Japan, they're kind of everywhere. They're just like in little nooks and crannies or basements that are all like coin machine collections or claw machine games. But I think like each try for the Labubu one ended up being over $3 a try, and the instructions were so confusing. I tried once and absolutely whiffed it, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing this one again. But it's like, if I really want the Labubu, those things are kind of crazy expensive. Oh, Colin already got your upgrade packs pre-ordered. You can pre-order the upgrade packs? That's interesting because I thought they were just digital. Okay, ADHD. I'm gonna measure the screen of my existing Switch. Because the new one is 7.9 inches. Okay, if we're going like interior of the screen, the Switch is only like 6.25. So yeah, the new one's, I would say, substantially bigger. I think I don't know, much bigger than that would be too painful for handheld. But Keezus, how is the ROM? Have you tried did you get started on the new, like, Pokemariomon ROM? Don't forget about the new Extreme SD card. Oh, yes! That was the biggest thing. I think that there's gonna be some people upset because you can't use the, like, standard SD card in the Switch 2. You have to get, like, the extreme speed one. And I can just see so many parents being like, I thought they were the same. I thought I was just saving $10 on this one. You do have to get a new SD card, Nick. See, this is what I'm saying. That was the one thing that they, like, snuck into the Direct. very fun and crazy. I feel like I was there. I feel like it was on stream. Also, guys, can we get a shout out for Keezus, please? Our resident Pokemon master. King of the Kaizo runs. But I don't even know if I have, like, the proper SD card in my Switch. Because I did end up getting, like, the big fat Animal Crossing themed SD card on Amazon. Okay, cuties. I've had my three affirmations pulled, but I think it's time for us to finally go through them. Divine timing. Ooh, I don't think we've gotten this one before. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. This has been like one of the biggest things I've had to focus on. And like has proven itself true in my life. Things tend to end up working out, though there are bumps along the way. Disco, hello! I will probably look it up later, Colin. Oh, I love this one. Power! I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful. I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I'm like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. I love when we get ones that go together. And for those that don't know what affirmations are, it's basically like statements to make to and about yourself to reaffirm and build like confidence, beliefs in yourself, like adjusting your perspective, because perspective honestly is everything. Ooh, new one, forgiveness. This is one of the special cards in the deck. Congratulations, you're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is. Forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver? The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. I like that one. I like when we get like a whole stack of good ones. Oh, Nick, thank you for redeeming another one. I'm gonna pull this one off the top. I like that it gives the reminder to forgive yourself too. To be kind to yourself, because for most of us, we're our own biggest bullies. Or our brains are our biggest bullies. And it's nice to have a good reminder that, like, you have to treat yourself like you would treat a friend. You should be a friend to yourself. You don't want to be your own enemy. I bully this nerd a lot. By nerd, do you mean me? Little old me? You're lucky I like being called a nerd. I'm a nerd and I'm proud. Nick, this one's for you. Personal growth. As I move towards greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they help me get to where I am. But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. Trust yourself. That's what that one says. Brony, hello! Oh, thank you, thank you. I really want to I want to start making my own glasses chains. I love them, even though it makes Nick call me a grandma. I think they're just so fun, and I want to like start making my own. I'm so sad Joann's is going out of business. Literally, like, so depressing. You're the best grandma on Twitch, thank you. I just want to lean into the shtick that I'm like actually 400 years old or something like that. I'm actually older than that. That's my that's just the age on my driver's license. I love the grandma glasses. Wait, okay, hold on. Let me pull up a picture of me. Speaking of my glasses, look, it's me. I forgot about her until right now. She doesn't have a glasses chain, but like, I feel like I'm giving that energy today. Shout out to SpongeBob's grandma. I want grandma's kisses. That's such a good episode. Again, I know there are some people that adamantly like despise SpongeBob and or were not allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up. SpongeBob is just top tier. Where are the cookies? I want to bake some cookies. I've had the urge. This week has been too busy, but that's been like on my mind. I want to get some baking in before it starts getting hot again. Okay. Do we want to do Knuckle now or later? Because I have not done my Knuckle for the day. Dabs, hello! How are you? Happy Sunday, my dude. Let's do Knuckle now. We might save a crossword for later. Feeling off, but okay. I'm sorry you're feeling off. I feel that a little bit. Like, not sure why. I honestly think it's the weather. I don't know. Whenever it's cloudy, I get bummed out a little bit. And Michael's is closing like 12,000 stores nationwide? Bro, really? That sucks. I don't go to Hobby Lobby because of their like political and religious beliefs. I appreciate that, Colin. Thank you to everyone who's liked the video on YouTube or liked the stream on YouTube. But if Joann's goes away and Michael's goes away, like then it's just Hobby Lobby. Or local places. Support your local places. But my biggest thing is Joann's has the best selection of fabrics. And that is a big reason why it was always like my favorite place to go. Because not every like craft store actually has fabric to look at. Nick, you're lucky. I love you. Support these. You Goomba. Which, speaking of, let me get the knuckle up. Are you ready? For those that haven't done this before, we're gonna guess today's random villager. It is the same for everybody though. So if you want to do this on your own, close your ears, close your eyes. It'll only be a couple of minutes, but it's like Wordle but with Animal Crossing villagers. Yesterday's villager was Tabby, and the day before was Iggly. Who do we want to guess? We'll guess Sterling. Watch it be Sterling. The actual opposite of Sterling. Okay. We at least know it's a girl. Not a jock, not into fitness, does not like blue or red, does not like elegant or simple, is not a Sagittarius. My week has been good. My week has been busy. Well, hold on one second, y'all. I don't want to get copyright clapped. So let me put on some old school Animal Crossing music from the GameCube. Nintendo. Get us in the mood. Back to the knuckle. Okay. I feel like we should guess a cat. Because there's so many cats. This is a numbers game. Oh, but just kidding, I want to guess Carmen. I do think she likes simple things, though. They don't like elegant or simple. Kaya, my queen, how are you? Can we get a shout out for Kaya, please? Doesn't like elegant or simple. That's tough. I feel like normal villagers basically all like simple. Would it be Chrissy? Felicity? Like, this is tough. A lot of these, I'm seeing a lot of elegant baddies in here too. Doesn't like fitness. Hazel's into fitness. I know that. Oh, I hope that the storms don't take down your internet. Trying to get some online time in. I hope you get some good gaming in. Thank you for popping in. Oh no. Major severe weather alerts for the upper Midwest. Did the storms just come out of nowhere? Who? The not liking normal is what's throwing me. Because or like simple, because everyone likes simple. Petrie? You know what? Not a mouse, not snooty, does not like education, does not like gray or white, does not like cool, not a Libra. What? It's gotta be a cat, right? Yeah, Brony, this is Nookle. It's actually really fun. It's like Wordle, but for Animal Crossing villagers. We can finally put our Animal Crossing knowledge to good use. All we know is it's a girl. I'm feeling like it's a cat. Doesn't like cool or simple. Not a Libra. Doesn't like education or fitness. Like fashion? Audie's a wolf. But I feel like Audie's cool. Not a snooty. I wish we could like cross off. But alas. This is what all the knowledge is for, right? Doesn't like gray or white. A colorful cat? Or Audie? I'm kind of looking at Audie. Peppy. Okay. They like cute. I think we only get like five guesses. Peppy, cute. Not a wolf, mouse, or eagle. Apple? Bengal? They don't like blue or red or green or white. What do they like? Pink? What other freaking colors are there? Yellow, orange? Pink, yellow, orange? Annabelle? She likes blue and green. Oh my God, Becky. They like fashion. I knew that too. I knew that. Or I was feeling that. Sydney the koala, says Kaya. She's not on the list. Doesn't like blue or green. Doesn't like white, gray, or red. So there's black and there's pink. And orange. And yellow. Bengal? This one's hard. We only have one more guess. Cherry? Sydney would be close. I think it's the fact that Sydney doesn't like shopping or fashion. Excuse me. They typically like colors that kind of match their palette or go well with their palette. I'm going to say not Twiggy. Tutu was a couple days ago, so I'm going to say not Tutu. Is it Truffles? Truffles likes fashion? Okay. Tammy. Tammy is scary. Puddles. Do we think it's Puddles? Not a frog. Okay, they like pink. Cute. Gorgeous. Pink. Our list is still so freaking long. Okay, not a mouse, frog, anteater, wolf, or eagle. It's gonna be a cat, like I said, and then we didn't guess the cat. Or is it Chrissy? Does Chrissy like gorgeous? I feel like Bunny likes simple. I also feel like Mary likes simple. That's where I'm getting thrown. Is it Pinky? Hard one today. It is. Desi, hello. But Pinky's also... Oh, Pinky's sisterly. She might not like simple. No, just kidding. These are all peppy. I'm a liar. This is tough. Especially because all of these star signs have been different. We are not getting any help. Not a rabbit? Oh, dang it. Of course she likes white. Not a rabbit. She's also a Virgo. Dude. I should have guessed Mary! That was my other choice. That one was tough. That took a lot of guesses. 7 guesses. But we did it. We got there. It was another cat. I said in the beginning I should choose a cat because it will statistically give us the best shot, and then I just didn't. I said, it's Sterling. Oh, have a good game, Kaya. Desi, how's your weekend going? Let's do the Nookonomics one. I feel like I'm a little bit better at this one. Or this one's easier if you know like the general prices in the game. Today's item, fish print. Oh God, I don't know that one actually. I want to say either cheap or kind of expensive. It seems like one of those items where it would be reasonably priced and or more than you would expect. Like my brain is saying 24,000, which is expensive, or something low like under 12,000. Let's go 12,000. Way down. Okay. Cheaper. 3,600. Cheaper. Way cheaper. Not within 25%. Okay. 2,000. Much more expensive. Okay. 2,600. Just a little bit more expensive. Within 25%. 3,000? Oh my gosh, 2,900? 2,800. Okay. I should have started with the way cheap. I don't know, that just seems like a nice poster. Something I'd pay a decent amount for. And honestly, the economics of this game are wild. Oh, thank you for the water. Well, that was good. Again, putting all of our Animal Crossing knowledge to the test. Using that storage space for something. I do think we're gonna hop in. I think I want to get some terraforming done. We might do some time traveling today. And I don't even think we're gonna start with Tetris. Because I always say, oh, just a couple of games. And then an hour goes by. I'm gonna be good. We're just gonna hop in. Just some AC. I think I do need to set the time back. Closing Tetris first so I don't get put in jail again. That was so whack. In case you guys did not know, do not time travel for Animal Crossing and then hop into Tetris. before changing it back. Because you will be sad. And not be able to get tickets for like a week like me. Don't be a criminal. We might also do some Happy Home Paradise today. It will be faster than the last build. The last build was so good, but I do think it took like 3 hours. We'll let this load up. Joker, how's your weekend been? How is Schedule 1? Do I need to buy it? Or do I live vicariously through everybody else? Kiana, hello! Happy Sunday! It's been fun. I love it. That's what I've heard from everybody. And I'm like, it looks fun. Sell drugs with me. We gotta prep for GTA. Dude, when are we getting GTA 6? That's my question. I hear it's on the way. Okay, we are loaded up. Good morning, everyone. Right now on Paradise, it's 10:56 a.m. on Monday, April 21st, 2025, because Sierra's a dirty little time traveler. Dear Leaf is here today. I always feel so calm when he's around. If you're in the market for a new plant friend, you can buy his lovely seeds and starts in the plaza. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. As soon as GTA 6 releases, we hopping on. Literally, just so you guys know, I think everyone's planning on doing that. Dropping whatever they're playing. Like Andy dropped Woody. I don't want to play with you anymore. I need to start writing my story now. I got you a thing, Queen. I wanted to surprise you with a thing, so I bought you a thing and sent it to you because I wanted you to have it. Now you have the thing. I sent it to you. Enjoy it. It's your thing now. Yay! You like the thing? Eric. Let's see what Eric sent us. What is the thing? Oh, no. Okay, I remember. I remember now. Aaron and I were gonna be the pistol packin' mamas. So I think that's gonna be my background. I'm gonna be some kind of outlaw biker chick. We're selling Pokemon cards on the black market. That would be so funny. I really hope they add that to the next GTA game. Have quests that are like centered around Pokemon cards or something similar. Let me ask the question though. Is Schedule 1 more fun than Repo? Because I think I saw you play in Repo too, Joker. Some folks have been asking me to play that, and I'm just like, I'm worried it's going to be like another lockdown protocol. You better not be thinking about leaving. Renee. Hey, Queen. So I've been stewing on something. I'm kind of thinking of leaving the island. No. Everyone's awesome here. It's not that, but I just feel kind of stuck. What do you think, Lamb Sauce? No! You don't want me to go, huh? Thanks a lot. That means a lot. I've always been kind of impulsive, but maybe you're right. Maybe I should chill a little. Alright, you're stuck with me, Lamb Sauce. At least for a little bit longer. Girl, you're the last one to join the island. I hate that. Boom, Pog, how are you? So here's the thing. They're both fun. Repo's more survival, money gathering. Okay. Okay. And then schedule 1 is selling drugs. Buongiorno. That means it's going to be a great giorno in Italian. Not him with the frickin' tuxedo coat and the monocle. Eating a sandwich. Hors d'oeuvres on the beach. Perfect weather and a random meetup with my bestie. What could be better? Who said I'm your bestie? I want you to go. He has given me his picture. He has not asked to leave. He asked once. Before I had his photo, so I wasn't allowed to let him leave. Cierra, watch your step, okay? I'm making me a bone door plate. One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check it out. Plans for a bone door plate. I can teach you if you want. Yeah, teach me. Leave it to me. I got it all scribbled down right here. So just read this. I'm actually surprised I don't have this recipe yet. Thank you, Stitches. If I can make it, then I bet you could do it in no time, lamb sauce. Lamb sauce. Oh, Brony, you got the Switch 2 pre-ordered? That's exciting. Are you getting the bundle or just the console? Oh, I love the Bunny Day dress. Some of the Bunny Day furniture is actually really cute. Not the other clothes. I don't like how there's so many egg outfit recipes. Getting the cards bundle. Nice. Nice. When is Tamagotchi Life dropping again? Isn't that like at the end of June? That's a title I'm excited for. And if I've seen correctly, I think it's just on Switch 2. That one's not coming to Switch. My goal today is just kind of cleaning things up. I don't even have the beauty ordinance, but things have kind of gotten out of control again with the flowers. I'll need to plop down some more trash cans. And then I also want to terraform. I built the secret beach in the back and I'm just not feeling the vibe, the layout. So I think I'm gonna raise everything up 2 levels again. Oh, Rich! We just passed 300 videos on YouTube? Wowie zowie. I can't believe it's that many already. Time flies, though. Oh wait, Renee is actually not the last one on my island. Bianca is. My girlies. Okay, time to be a sneaky paparazzo. I can't let them see. No, maybe I need to like change the layout of this over like a little bit so I can be more of a stalker. Hi, girls. Renee is just not gonna wave at me. That's fine. Look at Bangle's little tootsies. I guess I didn't realize they were pink. I kind of thought that they were blue. Those little toe beans. Don't mind me. Oh, silly tree. Yeah, I might have to change the layout. Oh, hi! Hi, Olivia. Where'd you get that dress? It looks cute on you, but I don't remember giving that to you. Well, if it isn't Dimples, I was hoping you'd come over and say hello, Spicy. Taking a leisurely stroll is one of my top priorities. It would be a crime not to enjoy this lovely weather. She's strutting. Staying trendy, Glimmer. Did you know the moon is about 235,000 miles away? I'm gonna walk around the Paradise Shore until I've walked that far. Just call me Moon Tiger. You do look like a little moon tiger. You're so cute. Technically you're a leopard, but that's fine. I love her so much. I'm so happy we found her on our last villager hunt. Oop, 1 second, cuties. Just putting us in the Animal Crossing section. We're working on the island today. Gotta check the ABD before I forget. Because there are some days I play and then just forget to check the ABD and then ruin my streak. Ooh, KK. Oh, the KK Funk. I don't have this one yet. I've already ordered like 5 cool globes. I want to give them out to... I think I'll give one to Hippo. I think I'll give one to Olivia. My classy villagers. Okay, my pockets are full. We'll come back and talk to Leaf later and see what he has. Oh, Rich, thank you for reminding me. I always forget. Catch 5 bugs, hit rocks 5 times, sell clumps of weeds, plant flower seeds, and plant produce. I don't need to do that, though. I don't need more flowers or more produce. That's fine. I actually need to clean up the flowers, though. Like, I don't think I need any more. Go to a cabin island and plant flowers and veggies there. Oh, that's actually really smart. That's actually very smart. Because I'm like, I'd probably just plant them and then, like, flip them, sell them. That's what I do when I don't want to plant them on my own island. I'll never miss them. That's actually very smart. Okay, we'll go to a Nook Island today. It's been a minute since we've gone to a Nook Island. I could liven up my home decor with a tea set. You could. Do you not already have one? Just don't forget to put them in your already full pockets. I have the greatest intentions. You see. I can't help that I'm a loot goblin. I hate saying goodbye. I can put away all my bunny day stuff. I only have 1 tree in my pocket. You should be proud. Love you. I know myself. It's okay. I know myself. I accept and love myself. I've just been in the middle of big terraforming projects. And again, I hate chopping down trees. So many eggs. Ooh, I can probably buy this. 28,000 bells. I would have expected so much more. Again, one of those items with it being antique. I'm like, if it said over 100,000, I would believe it. Got 5th. Aw, Kaya, GG's. I know you're not in bot lobbies though, so that's like 5th is good. What flowers do I buy? I suppose it really doesn't matter. White pansies. I'm gonna start stocking up on wallpaper and stuff again. Because in my brain, I have way more in storage than I actually do. Because we've been doing so much HHP, I forget what I actually have and then what's just in my catalog. Jen, hello! Happy Sunday, how are you? Then I'll empty my pockets, we'll grab some produce seeds, we'll hit the Nook Mile Island. Yeah. Doing amazing, just clean, so it's Animal Crossing time. Oh my gosh, yes, that's the best feeling. When you like... Just kidding. I'm a loot goblin, it's okay, I love myself anyway. So Dev, hello! The best feeling is like cleaning your place and then knowing it's all good and then you can just vibe out playing games stress-free in your clean space. I'm good. Happy to be streaming. This week has been busy, buzzing around. House/pet sitting. While also taking care of Moon. Been driving a lot this week. But today is the last day of that, and I'm excited to sleep in my own bed and get back to a normal routine. Okay, look at these nearly empty pockets. Are you proud of me? Are you proud, chat? Oh, but how's your week been, Sadev? So proud, thank you. Like Kiana said, growth, personal growth. I already went past the produce. Oh, we have a lot of carrot starts. We'll take those. Always proud when a goblin can relinquish items. I just need to actually put up some more, like, garbage cans. I remember somebody said that they were looking for orange cosmos. Hit me up. I got you. If anyone needs flowers, like, at all, period, I got you. Also, if you need recipes, DIYs, you just restarted your island, and you need a boost, I have so many recipes and DIYs to give away. Like, legitimately, let me know and I will open my gates. Because you will be doing me a favor. Cleaning up. I wish we could, like, tell our villagers to go home. For moments like that where you're like, I just want to take a picture of your house. Go inside. You could, like, exit, time travel a little bit forward and then see again. Since, like, leaving and joining back on the game messes with their, like, cycle. Oh my gosh, I hope your mom's okay. I hope her recovery goes well. Good morning, and here's hoping it'll be a good day, Spicy. Always a good day. A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Spicy. Sky in her little raincoat. Sweeping the beach. We need to find a place for Sky to live. Because I think I'm keeping her for the foreseeable future. I might let go of Poppy before I let go of Sky. Because I would really like Pecan. As the squirrel on my island. Hi, Windy. I almost didn't see you. This looks way easier on TV. Oh, good on you for trying, though. Also, do I put a house here? This is where I used to have my house. I'm leaving it open just in case, like, I need to move my house back for some reason. But I also kind of want to add, like, a little food cart pod. I think that might be cute here. Because I do still want this walkable to be able to get through to nooks. And I think I could fit a build like a food cart pod more easily here than I could fit like a villager house. But I don't know if I would do that and then have like stuff on the beach. Or if I would rather do that over here. And like move Poppy's house. Because one, I'm not sure I'm going to keep Poppy. So I don't know what this house is going to look like after she leaves. But her yard is kind of schmoll. Oh, a rock garden would be really cute there. I hear balloon. Where are you? Are you behind? Okay, let's see if I can get it to fall in this like one safe square. Nice. Do. Why do I low-key ship Bianca and Renee? Because they're so cute together. Like, I get it. I get it. They both give, like, at minimum, bisexual queen. Their coloring together is very cute. But who else do I ship? We saw some of the other girlies together. Honestly, Renee just kind of looks cute with anybody. Do you have a signpost DIY? Maybe. Probably. Let me check. Do I just like clean these all up? This is my graveyard. I have a lot of extras of the like DLC recipes as well for anyone that needs. I know a YouTuber who has Eric and Fauna as a couple. They would be a very cute couple. Although, I don't know, I have a hard time coupling some of the lazies off because they just give baby energy. Like Stitches, I don't think he could ever be in a relationship. He's too head empty, little baby. And like Eric is on that precipice. He's also a little baby. But not like as much as Stitches. I just know that Fauna would be the one like planning the things. Ooh, if anyone needs the glow-in-the-dark stickers recipe, so you can customize them and do like all the really good decorating stuff. I don't think I have a signpost recipe. You should post a yard sale on Nookazon. That's a great way to get rid of DIYs to players. I do them from time to time, and it's a great way to help random players. Okay, I should. I've been like holding out because I know that there are people who come through or have been talking about like restarting their island. But at this point, like I have so many. I just gotta. Stitches and Ketchup are best friends for sure. Oh, that, yes. They are. And Vladimir is Stitch's cousin. That's just my headcanon. Since he's like a colorful little cub. I do want him on my island. I was sad that he wanted to kick out Olivia. Otherwise, we would have taken him. But you know what? We did get Bianca. And Bianca is one of my dreamies, so. I do not have the signpost DIY. I'm gonna get... I'll clear through them. I will post a yard sale. If I don't do the food carts here, and I do them where Poppy is, like, I think they make sense a little bit more where Poppy is. Since I don't know if I need to have, like, a convenience store and then the food carts, like, kind of that close to each other. This is more, like, in the city area. And I feel like we could do, like, a couple trucks. And then seating along here once I get things all cleaned up. These cuties won't be on the beach forever. Especially not Bianca, because I know I'm going to keep her. I need to find a place to put her house. Graham is cute until I saw his original home. I love Graham. He's such a little weirdo. He's honestly a little bit of an incel. But he's so cute. But yes, his house is whack. He lives in like a server room with just cardboard furniture. I love that he's obsessed with Chrissy and Francine though. His favorite song is Bubblegum KK. And then he has an extra copy of the record like hanging on the wall. It's so funny. There's a love triangle with Chrissy and Francine. Well, they're like pop star sisters. And I think he's just obsessed. To be honest. Shit, Poppy and Victoria low-key. Oh, that's cute. 2 cute horses. Okay, let's go to a cabin island. Fingers crossed we get like a rare one. Time to set sail. Watch your step as you hop on board. Song time. Reach for your dreams, Cierra. Reach for your dreams, chat. Oh, don't mind me if I tend to sing off key. These motor fumes make me a bit dizzy. Is it snowing? Okay. He took us to Antarctica. You got the Star Fragment Island? I kind of thought that was a myth. Okay, we got some kind of like summer snow island. Does that mean... I mean, this wouldn't even be like Southern Hemisphere. This would just be like random Antarctic island. To the lucky duck who found this, I really wanted to make an item as like an homage to my fave pop star and came up with this recipe. I put it in this bottle, so def check out my masterpiece. Show it off once you're done. The DIY pop star, Dottie. Iceberg flooring? I feel like we got punked. I already have that recipe. I feel like this is rare, though. I don't think I've ever gotten a, like, snowy island. Oh, with all the cedar trees. Yeah, I kind of thought the Star Fragment Islands were a myth, or like modded. It's a very lucky find on your first try. We love a little nuggie. Little gold nuggie. Little chicken nuggie. Oh, in case I wanted to catch more snowflakes for my frozen furniture. So, it's not like star fragments in trees, right? It's like actual shooting stars. I would love for them to add a star fragment tree to the next game. I don't know. I need them to go absolutely buck wild like they've done in Pocket Camp. Like, they have been churning out those random sets in Pocket Camp. Like, right now, there's an event going on for the bespectacled gyroids. In case you wanted to have your own glasses shop. Very random. Like, cute, but also I'm like, who was asking for this? Oh, but you can hit frags out of the rocks? Oh my gosh, yes! That's so cool. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, Andy Doodles, thank you for the follow. How's your Sunday going so far? I'm hoping... Yeah, I just want them to go buck wild with the furniture. There was also an event for like a bunch of outdoor laundry sets. They've just come up with some like very cute and unique stuff that has like built-in clutter. We love getting to customize our clutter, but also there's just way more detail in the Pocket Camp items. Way more interactivity too. And I hope that they like take those behaviors into the next Animal Crossing game. Did you plant your flowers and veggies? Not yet. They're gonna freeze. Let me do that though. And I suppose I don't have to care about being messy. Since we're just gonna leave them here anyway. No, that'd be like... that'd be lame if I forgot. But then we could go to a Nook Island too. But there wouldn't be a villager there. I need Hippo to go. Even though villager hunts take forever. Like, they're very fun to do. Okay, grow a fruit tree. We can plant that here. Get some coffee. Here you go, little coconut. And let's see, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna upgrade my slingshot. Because I keep forgetting to grab gold nuggets out of my storage. But I need to make the golden slingshot. Which reminds me, that's my only golden tool right now. I honestly just need to spend some time chopping trees. And we finished the fossil section of the museum. I wish that's how we got the golden shovel. I haven't seen Gulliver in a couple of weeks. No, I know, Kiana. I'm just like, I'm not in the mood to do that right now. I'm like, I want to do the terraforming or digging up my flowers. I can always wait on chopping trees. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dig up anything good today? I want the next game to switch up the starters. Yeah. Yeah. So, let me look this up. It's been a long time since I've played Animal Crossing for GameCube, which is either known as like Animal Crossing or Animal Crossing Population Growing in the US. I forget how many villagers you start with. You start with 6 villagers. I know it's fun to kind of do the hunts in the beginning to get more of who you want. But in the older Animal Crossing games, you like move to an already populated town. And I think that doing that makes the early game a little bit more like exciting, because the villagers get annoyed when you try and talk to them too many times a day. But if there's only 2 of them on the island, like, I don't want to just like say hi and then be like, all right, bye, see you tomorrow. Like, you get to have more villager interactions in the beginning. Aw, GG's, Kaya. GG's on second. Can we also have more than 10 villagers? So my thoughts is they kind of have to. Like, I don't know what form it will take, but I think that they have to do something like the cabin in Pocket Camp. Because in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, you have your campsite that's outside and that you can decorate. And then there's also a cabin that you can decorate with multiple floors. And there are different villagers at each one. In fact, like, you can choose who you want to stay at your campsite or cabin, or you can have certain villagers like rotate out. You can have all of them rotate out, so every day it's different if you wanted that. But like that way you essentially have like 2 separate areas. You still get the outside decorating experience, but you also can build inside. Cowboy, welcome back. Ooh, did some yard work. Good on you for getting that done. I repotted all of my plants recently, and then also have pruned back my Christmas cactus. It grew in a little leggy, but I kind of pruned it back lopsided, and I'm scared if I prune it back too much, I'll like shock it. So I need to let it be. As long as I can still terraform, I'll be happy with wherever they decide to have in the next game. Yes, if they took away terraforming, I feel like that'd be a huge mistake. It would be super dumb. Honestly, listening to you in the background helped keep me calm. Oh, I'm glad. Put on my NPR voice. Stay calm, Kaya. Kill the bots. I think I'm just gonna put away all this wheat for now. Aw, thank you, Kaya. Have fun with the kiddos. And I hope you guys don't end up getting a storm. Or if they do roll through, that they're not that bad. Kaya's the leader of the Hot Mess Express. I haven't heard that phrase. I kind of love it. I'm saving that. I'm keeping that in my pocket for the future. Hot Mess Express. Choo-choo. Can AC just tweet already and say, hey, we're working on the next game? I think that that would make people... That might help some people. They're for sure working on it. Like... Maybe I'm gaslighting myself, but it's like one of their best selling games of all time. If they weren't even working on it, I'd be like, what are you doing? What are we even doing? So I just trust. I know that they're working on it in the background. I have a feeling it's coming out within the next 2 years. Because they've already sunset They've already sunset Pocket Camp. Like, they gave us Pocket Camp Complete. I think that they're going to be like, that's going to hold them over for a couple of years. They still are adding a little bit of new content to that game. Even though they said, like, this is the full game, they still are having, like, like, weekly events. There's constantly something going on in the app. And they actually did a full new furniture set for April. Like, some of the ones that they've been doing for the monthly sets are, like, just bringing back old sets, but this month they did a full new furniture set. So, like, I know they're working on it. And I would be shocked if they did not use assets from the app in the next game. I now understand how New Leaf people felt waiting so long. Literally. That's why I'm like, I can chill. I waited through that. And that literally felt like they didn't even confirm that they were working on it. It was like, okay, Nintendo, why have you forsaken us? Because we all thought we were going to get an Animal Crossing game on the Wii U. And we did not. We don't talk about Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Because that was like a spin-off game. Okay. So this area over here, I know that I need to have it at least come down to here. That's why I have this coffee pot marking like distance for me. And I can fit 3 houses like in a little neighborhood over here if I wanted to. I made that little secret beach area because I like when people decorate the little secret beach where Red goes. I thought I could do something cute, but I'm not vibing with it as much as I thought I was going to. Maybe because Wii U did so bad. Yeah. It did. I think they gave us the update for Happy Home. Like, they did update New Leaf at one point. They gave us, like, Happy Home designer type editing, and that was honestly a big game changer. And we had that for a few years. I can't remember when that came out. Oh, Sedef, thanks for hanging. Oh, yes, hustle to the pharmacy. That actually reminds me, I need to hustle to the pharmacy. I need to cook up some stuff. I'm gonna be doing a lot of tree digging. Give me a number from 1 to 92. Nook tickets. 56. Hi, JJ. Yeah, I'm real tired of all the conservative rhetoric in US politics, Canadian politics, just politics in general. We're gonna make some kind of pasta dish. That sounds good. Tomatoes, maybe carrots. Chen, I hope that wasn't like too high of a number. Are you gonna do that many like island visits? And then keep whoever's on that island? That would be a fun but also stressful challenge. have to cook. Oh my gosh, Cowboy, I love Rocket League, but I haven't played it in forever. I hope you have fun. Isn't Rocket League like in Fortnite now? Everything's in Fortnite now. Gonna do that even if I find my dreamy, I'll skip them. Oh man, that's a brutal challenge. I would say give yourself like a caveat. They do this in like Kaizo Ironmon runs. You can pick like one Pokemon, or in this case, one villager. And if you get that one that pops up, you can take it. Like it's the one exception to the rules. I think you should do that for yourself. Tomato puree. We're gonna make some pasta. I might have to break out the Rocket League here soon. I'm gonna be really bad at it, very rusty, but it's a fun game. Look at that pasta. Honestly, so I don't do spaghetti that much. I love doing penne, but like something with a marinara or a meat sauce sounds so good right now. Okay, that only gave me 5. I feel like that's not a very good return on investment there, because I had to use a flour and a tomato puree, and I only got 5. And that's 5 wheat and 3 tomatoes. Yeah, that's not a good ratio. Rigatoni for the win! Okay, which one's rigatoni? Is that one of the thick noodles? Or is that what like the actual bow tie pasta is called? My least favorite kind of noodle is angel hair. But that might be because when I was little, a friend's mom made us angel hair pasta. And I don't know if it was just like overdone, but it was so watery. And it was with a red sauce. I feel like it'd be better with a cream sauce. Emptying my pockets. Overcoming my loot gremlin. We're gonna dig up these trees, and then I'm gonna put on my hard hat. We're gonna do some terraforming. I don't even think I'm gonna bother with having like a staircase down to the secret beach, because I don't feel like I need to waste it if I'm not really gonna have more than just this decorated. Oh, it looks like a cylinder, basically. Okay, it's the big ones. Is that the ones that they stuff? I feel like I only know rigatoni from, like, TV shows. Rigatoni. We do, like, spaghetti, penne, rotini, fettuccine. So many different kinds of noodles. The ones they stuff for ravioli. I think there's a few different kinds. Kenny and I were actually talking about this recently. There's like a couple thick tube type pastas. I looked it up because we both are like, he's not a fan of the ones that get stuffed. Let me put on some lo-fi music. I forget while we're terraforming. Things get a little quiet. Next game, they need to let us choose the volume. Set the volume of stuff independently. We'll get the nice little Stardew soundtrack on. Which I've been itching to play some Stardew. I haven't played in a hot minute. Do we have any folks here that are still like avid Stardew players? I hate that they don't let us play like the KK songs when I walk around and hear that, not the hour music. So what I do is I just hide speakers everywhere. Everywhere. I wish they did give us like a Walkman. Something like that. A Nookman. So we could do that instead of the hourly, but that's why the bamboo speaker is one of my favorite items in the game, because it fits perfectly behind a tree. So I usually put one there and I like turn it around, crank the volume all the way up, and then you can have like different sections on your island with different music. I will say, like, I do like the sound of the bamboo speakers. Each speaker has its own audio quality. I also like the upright speakers, the ones that look like the little, like, Beats Pill or whatever, the standing ones. The portable record players are nice, they're cute, but they are, like, they have more of a record sound. So something to play with. There's like the almost broken tape deck, and whatever you play will like skip. Kind of a cute touch that they added to the game. I feel like I need to lift this up. I'm not gonna have it sunk. Because I really should add another, like, riverhead to the 3rd level. I only have one right now, and it's kind of small. And there are certain fish that will only spawn on the highest level, like at the riverhead. Something else to keep in mind when you're doing terraforming. Depending on what you do, or like if you get rid of your rivers and such, you may not be able to catch all the fish. I do love the Stardew soundtrack, but this might be too lo-fi. Do we have any fun remixes? Oh my gosh, I love Game Chops. Yes, we do have some fun remixes. Awesome. I'm hoping in the next game they change stuff like this. Or they allow us to choose a different like base for our island. If you wanted to have an entire like desert island, that'd be sick. Oh, let's go, cowboy! Oh, welcome back, Brony. I hope you had a good nap. But like, this little line of grass upsets me. It'd be nice if like the sand could go all the way to the cliff edge. I do kind of like the idea of a little sunken beach. We're almost to the end of April. Good reminder to check on your fishing bugs to see if there's anything else you need to get before the end of the month. I know that I need to do some deep sea diving. There's like 1 or 2 things I need left. For this season, that is. I kind of forgot that terraforming makes your controller vibrate. Because I've been playing a lot with my Joy-Cons lately. I don't really notice it with that. I'm using my 8-bit do today, and it's kind of going wild. Okay. No Reese-chan. I do want to keep the double bridge going on. I might end up moving the river over a little bit. No, I might keep it off to the side for a little bit of asymmetry. I kind of want to put more islands in. I love when I'm feeling inspired. Today is a good day for terraforming. I try and set aside like a chunk of time to do it. since I can't be bothered to like exit the construction app. I just get annoyed if I have to like put my hat on again. Oh, Swoo, thank you for the YouTube subby. How's your weekend going so far? We're having a good one over here. I always love like the idea of sunken areas, and I do already have my sunken picnic area. I just try really hard to not have too many areas where my villagers can't go. Since I love taking pictures of them doing all their cute things. One of my biggest desires for the next game is suspension bridges. So bridges not just over water. I'm hoping that's not like too complex for them to figure out. I could see them potentially not doing that because people could duplicate things using that space. Potentially. That, or you wouldn't be able to like have stuff underneath the bridges. Like if they treat it like a pergola or something like that, a gazebo. Well, Snow, thank you for the water. Keep me hydrated. What games are you playing this week, Snow? Who's been playing the new Oblivion? That's been one of the big drops of the week. Oh, balloon! Oh no, just kidding, that's a statue. Haha. Nothing much, just think about replaying Batman Arkham Asylum. Is that the first one? The first one? Yes. Oh, I'll never say no to Batman. That'd be a fun replay. Something to tie you over until the next Batman movie. So sad they pushed it back to 2027. Because I actually really liked Robert Pattinson's The Batman more than I thought I was going to, like going into it. I wonder what was the main reason why they pushed it back. Probably schedules, but also he's gonna be 40 by the time his trilogy's done. Are we actually getting a trilogy? Is that confirmed? I mean, I hope so. Do they typically do trilogies? At this point, who knows? I hope so. I will say, so as much as I'm usually like, don't rehash and redo things, I'm okay with them remaking and Batman stuff to a certain point. Trilogies seem to be the go-to. Yeah, trilogies or like one-off spin-offs. Because I guess I don't mind if they do it like that. Like if they're saying, we're going to make a new Batman, but we're going to make 3. We're going to have this be its own little unit. I'm a sucker for Batman, what can I say? I know, exactly. So I'm like, I'm trying to keep a same level of judgment. But like, you can redo Batman over and over again. Like, superhero stuff, I feel like you can redo more because they have like different identities. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the fact that they're redoing the Smurfs and I'm like, did anybody ask for that? Did anyone say like, I need more Smurfs in my life? Like with Batman, I just feel like there's enough like endless content that they could do. So many different stories they can tell with all of the different villains. I called my representative over the Smurfs. Oh shoot, oh no, Okay, I did this backwards. I trapped myself. You know what we have to do? We have to dig our way back to the ocean. Where is it? Dang it. This is also the problem with trying to do sunken stuff. You have to leave yourself enough space to be able to like get up. And the fact that I'm undoing this, I have to dig my way back. Ugh. So I guess I should say, like, it's not that I dislike remakes outright. I just feel like if they're gonna do it, they need to tell a new story. Why does Amazon keep trying to sell me a robotic pool cleaner? I don't own a pool. Honestly, good question. Have you been talking about swimming recently? Because I do think it's one of those apps that listens to you. Or, like, gathers cookies from other apps that listen to you. Like Star Wars doing the same story over and over. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I've been enjoying Star Trek, is they're telling, like, totally new stories that I haven't seen any IP do before. Like in Discovery specifically. Discovery going good? Yes, only been able to watch one episode this week with like all the stuff going on. But it was so wild. Like I find myself Macaulay Culkining like so many times. I don't want to say every episode, but I'm like, find myself going, what? Not seeing the twist at all. So I will say, if you're looking for a good series to binge, I do recommend that one. And it's finished. Like, I think that there's 5 seasons. Because that's a big thing too, is you don't want to like start a show and get invested and then have it canceled. Because like I watched all of The Acolyte and they canceled that after like, I don't know, a month. It was something that they were going to do multiple seasons of and it was not well received. Babylon 5, Battlestar Galactica, Farscape, Firefly, so many good shows. And I will say, like, looking back on it now, The Acolyte is, like, I just liked the story that they were trying to tell. Do I think that they did it in the most successful way? No. But I was excited to see where the story went. The anti-woke grifters told me Acolyte was the worst show ever. And I feel like that's probably why some people don't like Discovery. Because the main character is a black woman named Michael. But I'm like, I feel like they named her Michael to like trick them. Because if you hear just people talking about Michael and Star Trek, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a guy. Star Trek being woke, oh no. Not like it was like that from the beginning. Okay, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I like having my double bridges. I do feel like I need to lift things back up over here. Maybe we bring the cliff out to at least here. We can give ourselves like a little overlook. Wow, in Canada, Amazon Canada pre-orders are invitation only. What? Are you having to do like a lottery? Or are they just like picking and choosing who gets an invite? Oh, no, you request an invite? Interesting. Interesting. Not quite a pre-order? Like, that seems weird. Like, why can't I just buy the thing, you know? Okay. I could leave enough room over here for a house. Oh, to prevent scalpers. Got it. Duh. I forget people do bad things for money. Haha. Or like hoard things to jack up the prices. Prevent like the bots scalping. That makes sense. Oh man, that reminds me. I should have. I wanted the Fall Guys plushie at the claw machine place yesterday, but they did have a machine with Pokemon cards in it, including some Japanese ones, and I was like, wow, this is the first time I'm actually seeing Pokemon cards in person for a hot minute. Jen, welcome back! We made a lot of progress to the terraforming. Maybe I leave this part open, but like, do I put someone's house over here? And if so, who do I put over here? Who do I want near my farm? Who's my bestie of all besties? Bianca? I want Carmen on my island, though. Because Carmen being a bunny, I feel like her being on a farm just kind of makes sense. Carmen's the cutest! I'm glad you think so. She's only ranked, like, number 150 on the current villager ranking list, and I'm personally offended by that. That doesn't even put her in the top 25%, and she's definitely in the top 25%. But also, that list has Chops as number 1, and I think that's like a joke or a meme. I can get a Switch too, but it's like, do I really want one? The price tag really isn't an incentive. For sure. It's very expensive. Because it's $500, correct? For just the console? My top favorite villagers are Frobert, Roswell, and Patty. I just like learned about Roswell. I was going through the villagers in the Animal Crossing guide app again. It's been a little bit. And I don't think I've ever seen him in person. I kind of really do like him as well. The fact that he might be an alien from space. I like his design. Him, and Alfonso, and Sly. Very true, JJ. I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, if I tried to sell my car, especially to like a dealership, it's like they're gonna keep all the money. Oh, picking favorite villagers is so tough. Like, I have my list of 30-something that are up there. I might have to take the time just to do a villager ranking video. Nick, you Goomba. Star Trek, more like woke Trek. Am I right? The alligators are your favorite villager type? I feel like they're very underrated. They are cuties though. Like, I wouldn't mind having one on my island. Because, I don't know, let's be real. I feel like they've done a lot of the hippos dirty, the gorillas dirty. Honestly, a lot of the frogs they've done dirty too. Same with the mice. How'd they do the frogs dirty? So, I don't know. Some of them are very cute, but then some of them are like Rattle, who has the permanent, like, doctor mask on. And he is just a little scary because he makes me think of the doctor from Dead by Daylight. Or like Wart Jr., where his personality is that he's covered in warts. And maybe that's just, they're not my taste. Like Lily's adorable, Puddles is adorable. But one of our last villager hunts, we got a bajillion frogs, and I just remember being like, why do you guys look like that? But I do think that the mice are like even more so like that. I feel like Petrie's the cutest mouse. And she was added in the 2.0 update. Dang it. You have Al on your island, can't kick him because I share an island with my brother and he doesn't want him gone. That's nice of you. I wouldn't get rid of my brother's villager either. Who would you want instead? Oh, in Canada, you have a selling site called Kijiji, and it now costs $50 a month to post something on it. Same as Facebook. So like Facebook Marketplace, but you have to pay. God, everybody does want to charge for something. And I mean, like, I get it. We got to pay rent, but also that's bananas. You don't have to pay on eBay. Oh, Barry Keen! I love that username. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Okay, having our little pond up here. Always have to be sure to have a pond with like the flowing waterfall. That way you can spawn those fishies. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, this looks cute. I do think I don't want this really coming much farther over. So we can have that nice, like, look out. Or do I have the waterfall on the side? Let's go fishing for some water snakes. Hi, Cranky. You looking for some eels? Some unagi? Like, I like the look of this river. I feel like I could put a villager house here and give them a nice little yard. I have my my heart pond here. But is it strange having like this other little riverhead? No, not eels, water snakes. I guess they're more common in shallow water swamps. Oh yeah, you're right. There are actually snakes in water. I forget that. They're amphibious. I suppose I don't need to have the riverhead there, but I want it. I might see how it looks off to the side. I do have the riverhead up by the campsite. But I don't know if it's actually big enough to spawn fish. Like, it is, but I don't find fish there often. Also go fly hunting for some flying snakes. Some dragons. Maybe we do just do that. Oh, can I not? Darn it. I like having this little taken out. Oh no, there are some snakes that climb trees and then can suck in their stomachs to create an air pocket and then slide in the air to other trees. You're lying. I haven't heard that before. That's terrifying. It does make sense, like I can see it, but also the idea of a flying snake like wiggling from tree to tree in the air, not like a dragon. Sounds so scary. I know spiders can. I'm more chill with spiders though. Spiders help eat pests. They help protect your plants and your flowers. Spiders and I are homies. I'm not even like scared of snakes. But the idea, like spiders blowing in the wind is one thing. Snakes blowing in the wind is another. Kind of surprised we don't have turtle villagers in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I feel like it's just because Tortimer. They haven't really given us mini villagers that are also the same species as the NPCs. Like, we don't get alpacas. I hope we do in the next one. We don't get foxes. There's Audie that like kind of looks like a fox. In this waterfall, where is the water coming from? You know, the ground. It's springing up somewhere. My mom would despise a flying snake. She hates snakes. Yeah, I'm like, sorry, chat. I know some people are terrified of snakes. But now we know. And once you know, you can't unknow. The ground like a hot spring? Yeah, that's like where... So typically, water either comes from like snow runoffs in the mountains or like springing up from the water table in the ground. It would be nice if we could have a little bit more mountainous terrain, but this is technically as high as I can go. Let's see how that looks on the map. Oh, JJ, don't get me started on business licenses specifically. I've been having to deal with that a lot lately. And it is very frustrating. Do I move the flower pond? I don't like the look of the, not the flower pond, the heart pond. I don't like the look of the heart near the riverhead. But I feel like I need the riverhead for fish specifically. As high as I can go. Me after half a joint. But I don't really want to go... I don't really want to go much more to the right than that because I do want to have another space for a villager there. Or at least some kind of build. And if I don't have it, if I don't have the riverhead there in B3, like where B3 meets B4, then I would put it at the bottom of B2. But then I would need another bridge. I suppose I could do the stepping stone, but like, I would want to do another bridge so my villagers could walk it. Because technically villagers can't use our little hoppy stones. And I don't want to like prevent them from being able to go everywhere. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Just build a 10-lane highway. Sometimes I get confused on why people are so worried about the look of the map. That's true. I'm mostly just like, does it make sense having both of those bodies of waters? And at this point, I did move my heart pond over a few squares and up a level from where it had naturally spawned, so I'm a little less like, oh, I have to keep it where it is. But I agree. I like when things are mostly functional. I wouldn't be able to put much around that riverhead other than, say, like flowers and weeds. But we could go over here and then bring this cliff up to like here, almost next to the rock. We'll get rid of the rock. Have the waterfall come down here. And then either have... we'd probably have to have skippy steppy stones. Or another bridge. I say if you like how it looks on the island, keep it. You can't see the decoration on the map anyway, so it might look weird. That's true. That's true. So maybe I do, but I need the riverhead. That's the thing. This is a conundrum. I'm like tempted to move the campsite at this point. That's why you make the decorations big enough and in the shape of the decoration to be able to see it from the map. That's funny. So, like, yeah, I'm not somebody that looks at the map super often. I know some people, that's like the first thing they ask when they come into an Animal Crossing stream. They're like, can I see the map? And like, I get it for trying to get a feel of the layout, but I don't think that the map visually has to be like, ooh la la. Especially because like I use a lot of custom paths, so you can't see a lot of where the pathing is. I've just been using the standard terraforming paths, the ones that do show up around like the buildings and such, and those are those big like brown spots. Huh. Minecraft villager sounds. I just don't like these next to each other. It's not so much the way it visually looks on the map, it's the functionality of it, of me being like, I don't know about that. Well, thank you for the water. Oh, and JJ, I feel that. There becomes a point when you have tons of stuff in your house when it's like, do you really need it? Because chances are it'll take up space and or collect dust. That's why I feel like it's important to have more of a community mindset. Like, honestly, I would love to run a business like this where people can come and like rent workshop space or tools, machines, things like that, because It's like you, as a crafty girl, there are things where it's like I want to try it, or I have like a project that I want to do, but do I need to buy all of the stuff to be able to do the project? Not necessarily. It's like I'd love to be able to rent it for a little bit. And this is also why, like, get your library card, cuties. Depending on your library, there is tons of stuff like that that you can rent for free from the library. Like, my local library has 3D printers you can use for free. All you have to do is, like, take their little explanation seminar, which is like a half hour. And then there you go. Yeah, like an artwork workshop, something like that. Maybe I just like the little waterfall like that. And there are some places like that where it's like, I'm trying to think specifically stuff that you would rent, like saws. Maybe not that because it's dangerous, but like things along those lines. Like the library 3D printer. I could rent an air fryer if I wanted to. An underground waterfall somehow. Hey, listen, we don't question it. At this point though, I might need to move the campsite. But it is convenient, really, like being that close to my house. I just feel like I need to make this pond bigger so it's more likely to spawn fish. Because again, there are certain fish that only spawn on the highest level, the 3rd tier, in a riverhead like this. So not just a pond, but like has to have the flowing water. But yeah, like, my idea for a workshop like that would be, obviously, I don't want to take away from the libraries. So support your local library. You get a library card for free. But if somebody wanted to have like access to the workshop, having some kind of membership, which allows you to like schedule times to rent out particular tools. Like a power washer. Say you want to power wash your driveway, but you don't want to go buy a power washer. Or you don't want to pay for somebody to like power wash it for you. You don't mind doing it yourself. I think there's some like that for forging and glass blowing. Yeah, they're definitely very rare, but I hope to see more businesses like that pop up. Because then you don't necessarily have to like ask your neighbor. Like, it's nice to be able to ask your neighbor stuff, but also, I don't know. You don't want to be the person that's constantly asking to borrow other people's stuff. Or like having the designated workshop space to do that. Oh shoot, gotta make my shovel. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. We gotta get back to the proper lo-fi. So I don't get in trouble with the YouTube police. But yeah, I think like an everything rental business is something that there would always be some kind of market for. And I think you can kind of justify the like monthly membership fee, because like people, you have a gym membership to have some place to go to work out and use all the facilities, so it's kind of similar. Cute. Okay. We'll fill in the trees over there. Whose house do I put here? Is this where we're keeping Bianca? Does Bianca get to live near the farm with me? Since she's like a snow leopard, I feel like she needs to live on the highest elevation because that's where they live in real life. But I also have to tell myself, Cierra, this is a video game. Put them where you like. They don't feel the environmental effects. That would be so fun. Go like full Planet Zoo or Zoo Tycoon with it. Like if you could have areas on your island or your town, whatever, that are like perma-snowy because they're like mountains, that'd be really cute. Okay, make sure I empty my pockets of trees before the end of stream. Also this— oh!
Chen Liaoji just subscribed.
Chen Liaoji, did the TTS butcher your name? Please let me know. But thank you so much for the subby. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy your lack of ads. Thank you, thank you. Brony, have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good evening, and I know it's like a month away, but I'm like, you'll have to tell us how the Switch 2 is. I'm very tempted to go down to like the GameStop and feel it out. Chen Liaoji, I'm so sorry. Yeah, please let me know. I don't want to butcher people's usernames. So if it's not Chen, please let me know. Where do you live again? City, state, be fine. Oregon. Looking for studios you're talking about. I feel like there's like a couple. I know I've like talked about this concept with other folks before. Like I wish I could say it was kind of my own thought. But I think moving more into like that mindset of like being more willing to like share with people if you do have stuff to share, but also being like, I don't need to buy everything outright every time. I say that as somebody who does do that or historically has done that with like crafting and such. But like, imagine if you wanted to try to get into like resin crafts, acrylic resin crafts, let's say that. And there was a space where you could go and like use their space and their equipment, because that's something that you do need to have, like ventilation or to do outside. You really should wear a respirator. But like, how many people own a respirator? I do, but that's just because I have a family member that works in safety. But that's not something that you just like go out to the store and buy. Maybe they have those at like Home Depot or Lowe's hardware stores, but also I'm not so sure. Well, people call me Chen, so I don't mind that. This is basically Chen Logi, so like Chen in the end of technology. Chen Logi, okay. So I was reading it in my head as like Chenleology, but that's not right either. Chenlology, or is that right? I'll do my best. That's all we can do. Okay, I do like the flow of this. I might have to make the river a little wider. That's the only thing that's a bummer, and why I end up doing like stepping stones in the middle of the river. I believe the minimum width is 4. So your river has to be 4 wide, I think. Are these different sizes? I will actually cry. I think they are. No! No! I don't know why. I'm gonna pretend I didn't notice. I'm gonna have a blackout. I'm gonna erase this last minute from my brain because I cannot handle those being different. I wanted the symmetry. Those being different is so upsetting. Cookie, how are you? I'm doing Gucci gangs. Happy Sunday. I'm just gonna say, because I didn't notice it until now and I've had it that way for over a month, that it's fine. But like, triggering my OCD. So today, I feel like there's something in the air. I don't know if it's just the weather. Like, I'm decent, but I'm also like, very low key, slightly low bones. Hopefully we can turn that around today, though. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that the sun will come out. Yeah, I was wondering why I had to make this so thick. How long am I going to be streaming for? Probably at least another hour. That's my hopes. I'm not going to be able to go as long as I did on Friday. Friday we put in 7 hours. We got a little out of hand. But I have to go pick people up at the airport. And I have to leave in like 4 hours. I generally try and stream like as long as I can. At minimum 4 hours, that's like the goal. If I have like urgent stuff that comes up, sometimes it's more like 3, but that's like a short stream in my brain. It would have been 4 a.m. for me if I stayed the full stream. Time zones are so tough. And if you do, like, this is for you or anybody else in chat, if you do have to go and miss the stream and want to check things out later on, I do have all of the streams on YouTube. So if you're ever like, dang, I missed the end of that HHP build or what have you, then you can head over to the YouTube and check those out. Oh, my heart. Do I get rid of this and redo it? It sucks that it costs like, I want to say close to 300,000 bells to build this bridge. But now that I've seen it, like, I'm not going to be able to unsee it. This was actually as small as I could get the bridge, 3. But I don't know if it's because of the angle just being different on this side. The minimum it had me do was 4. Oh, Shai Shinobi, thank you for the follow. Happy Sunday, how are you? I'm thinking perhaps a bridge, not a bridge, staircase over here. Come up, have a river here, and either stepping stones or perhaps another bridge. And then up here I can have the riverhead, perhaps. And then still have plenty of space for 2 or 3 villager houses. Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Currently pondering. We've done a fair amount of terraforming already today. But I restarted my island in December. And I've just slowly been working on the layout of things. I'm pretty happy with like the front half of the island. There are still some changes I want to make. But trying to figure out like the general layout of where I want houses to go. Oh, Cookie, do we have matching mannequins? I'm behind because I've been busy this week, so I did Easter Bunny Day stuff yesterday. That's why I have so much just like wood randomly around because my pockets were getting full. And I'm like, I just need wood eggs. I'll clean up all this lumber later. Oh, inside the shop. How do I get green mums? I'm gonna look that up. Because we realized last stream that I haven't gotten green mums yet, so I wasn't able to do it in HHP. Oh, Chen, I appreciate it. I need to grow them myself, though. That's the only thing, I think. Maybe if I dig them up, I'd be able to do it in Happy Home Paradise? Possibly. That's just like the one flower I have not unlocked. There are a few maker spaces, mostly in Portland. Right now I like Craterworks. Most are either university related but open to public or they require monthly membership. Monthly membership makes sense, but it'd also be nice just to be like, pay a day fee or something like that too. I think they spawn from purple mums. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. But yeah, I feel like running something like that would be really cool. The most expensive part of running it would be like getting the machines and then the space and then insurance. But it's also like, now that I'm out of school and everything, I'm like, I hate that everything's university related. Like, I love how supportive universities are of students, but it's like once you're no longer a student, it becomes much harder to find places to do things like that. Okay, I'm busting out the app, the ACNH guide, just to double check how I get my green mums. Oh geez. I've not been paying attention to my yellow mums. You get green mums from purple mums or special yellow mums. You get special, like the star yellow mums, by breeding red and yellow. So I definitely have sold some special yellow mums. That's a bummer, but that's good to know. I'm currently growing some special reds, because special red roses, because you need special red roses to make blue roses. Clearing up some space. Yeah, we need more community spaces. I think there are a few maker spaces here because it's a huge place for artists. Oh, where? Like, don't dox yourself, but if you feel comfortable of sharing, like, state, general area. Because we love artist cities. Yes, we do. Oh, that makes sense. Duh. You moved to France. Paris is definitely an artisan city. I just think we need more community spaces, period. Like third spaces where people can feel safe hanging out and that doesn't cost money. Because that's like, money's the biggest hindrance to me hanging out with people, is like, it feels like you can't walk out the door without spending money, you know? I miss places like roller rinks. Oh, and Cookie, I missed it. I do hope you have a better day as well. Ay. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep this bridge. We'll just go straight ahead. Boom. Because I think we don't need to have cliffs like all the way around. I think we can just knock this back and then have a bridge there. I miss roller rinks. Because I love skating. And okay, cuties. It looks like we have ads popping up on Twitch here in about a minute. So I think that's a good time for me to take a quick little break, step away and eat something. Before we come back and get back on the terraforming grind. That's a nice little view. I do have way too many trees back there though. I'm gonna pull up some words on stream. For everybody to play during the break. Kenny, hello! Popping in just as I'm about to go eat a snack. But that way you guys don't have to bot me. But I will be right back, cuties. Be sure to stretch and hydrate during the break as well. Yes, I'm being responsible. I'll be right back. Good stuff, guys. All those big brains in the chat. Level 10 AO. Okay, we're saving that for next time. Yeah, Chen, you did great. Honestly, words on stream is just kind of hard. Period. Like, the fact that you guys got as far as you did is honestly impressive. Because sometimes we don't even get past, like, level 5. Aw, thank you, Rich! Oh, more of that wood that I need to clean up. Okay. How do I feel about this? When I started this island, I told myself I want it to be fairy core, cottage core. But then as things developed, they have become more city core. I do like having a mix of both, or a more like urban, developed area. I have to walk it to figure out how I feel. I've designed from the front back because I went into Animal Crossing, like New Horizons, blind, without knowing that terraforming was coming, so I wasn't thinking or planning. It was all just vibes. I've been trying with this one to think about, you know, how does things look from the entry? I'm not happy with how it looks right now. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do on the left. Also, are we lagging? What's that, y'all? I'm gonna restart my stream because like I found out a lot of my issue is my computer CPU. Let me know, is it sounding better? Okay, I feel like the lag got a little bit better. Let me know, y'all. First time in a while. Still choppy? Is the hamster not swinging? I wonder if it's just because I've been streaming so long. Okay, I think it's better. Sorry, fam. Let me know when you hear the word pineapple. Pineapple check, strawberry check. Is the video behind the audio? I think things are stabilizing a little bit on my end. Pineapple, okay. Strawberry. I love that I walk away and then the stream decides it's gonna crash. Pineapple strawberry. Okay. We're gonna do it again. Video's ahead of the audio. Okay. I think it has something to do with the length of the files, but it's really dumb because it's not every single stream. So, like last time we went 7 hours, no problem. Still sounding choppy? No! I don't like technical difficulties telling me what to do. I decide when stream ends. Back to Chop City. What are we doing, computer? Audio is gone now. We back? Question mark? Looks perfect. Did you need to refresh? Or did it just fix itself? Thank you guys for being patient with myself and my setup. We haven't had technical difficulties in a bit. I will dig into things later today and tomorrow to make sure nothing goes wrong on Tuesday. Paused and resumed. Okay. Sorry, fam. We'll get back to it. I appreciate the patience. I'm gonna say the word orange. Let me know when you hear the word orange. Orange in chat. I'm just gauging to see if we have, like, stream lag. Orange. Okay. Okay. Couple seconds. Not too bad. I think we're still good. Because like I said,